For this video, we're going to practice saying the dates of holidays and birthdays. So here I have an example of just a blank calendar. It has all of the days of the week, including the weekend, sábado y domingo. And we can use this to help us organize our holidays and our birthdays. So right now, I'm going to start by showing you how to say the date properly in Spanish. You're going to start off always by using el, the. It's always going to be el because a day is masculine. And then we need a number here. We need the actual date. We're going to use day, of, and then the month. This is very similar to how they say the date in English. In England, actually, they say the 8th of July. So that's where this might feel a little bit familiar. So if I'm talking about a month, let's say I want to say the 4th of July. I'm going to say el 4 de julio. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that in Spanish, the months are not capitalized. The months of the year, along with the days of the week, and nationalities that we saw a while ago, but just reminding you, are not capitalized in Spanish like we capitalize them in English. So that's just something we have to get used to. So let's practice writing a couple of these holidays. Let's pick out a couple. I'm going to pick out Independence Day, but not 4th of July like I just said. I'm actually going to do the Mexican Independence Day, just for something different. Día de la Independencia. I'm using the verb ser because this is permanent, it's just a fact. El 15 de septiembre. Independence Day is the 15th of September. Another one that I could practice going to be Navidad, Christmas. Navidad es el 25 de diciembre. You don't have to include the year because these are the same every single year, but sometimes there's a holiday like Thanksgiving or Easter that changes from year to year, and you'll see that they include the year because it is a different date. But with all of these, we're not going to bother including the year just yet. Now I'd like to go ahead and I'd like to collect some birthday information and relate this back to our lives and our family. So we're still using the grammar and the vocabulary, but we're also making a connection and reviewing some vocabulary that we saw before. So this is just a basic organizer, graphic organizer of important dates. I go ahead and put the year 2019. And I can add any important dates here that I want to add. Birthdays, holidays, anniversaries. You're welcome to really expand. You don't have to stick with the few holidays that were in the example page. Especially if you celebrate different holidays, I'd love for you to include them. So for me, January, not really much going on in my family in January, except we have New Year. So I'll write that here. Año Nuevo. But in February, I actually have my birthday on the 8th. Mi cumpleaños. And I do like to celebrate Valentine's Day on the 14th. Dia de San Valentin. So at this point, I'm going to ask you to go ahead, stop the video, and go and collect some information from your family members if you have to. But if you know the information, that's even better. And if you need to look up any dates of holidays that you do celebrate, I'd like for you to fill this out. It doesn't have to be this page. You could do it just in a notebook, in a list form. And I'd like for you to have it on hand so that we can go ahead and make sentences with it. Okay, I've gone ahead and filled out some birthdays for my immediate family and some holidays that I just like to celebrate. So I'm now going to take this information and I'm going to turn it into sentences. The first one in January is actually going to be a little bit special. I'm going to start with the name of the holiday, Año Nuevo, S, and then I'm adding that sequence that we saw on the other page. But in this case, since it's the first of the month, I'm going to use a special word. I'm going to use el primero, which means first de enero. That is just one very special exception where you're going to use first and not just the number 1. Then moving on, I can say my birthday, mi cumpleaños, es el 8 de febrero. But then when I go ahead, I want to show you one that's not my birthday, but the birthday of someone else. It's going to have a little bit extra in it. El cumpleaños de, looks like my brother is next in Mayo. De mi hermano es el 27 de Mayo. So when we're talking about it being someone else's birthday, it's going to be very similar to when we did start talking about family, and we were saying the brother of my father or the sister of my father. We have to kind of say it in a longer way than we would say it in English. The birthday of my brother is the 27th of May. When it's our birthday, when I could just say my birthday, mi cumpleaños, it's going to be a little shorter. What I'd like for you to do is to take your important dates, whether they're holidays or birthdays, anniversaries, anything that they are, and turn them into the sentence form. And I'm going to ask you to do at least 8 special days. I don't have a large family, but I was able to get, I think, 12 onto here, 12 different dates that would be special. And you could also include dates that change, like Thanksgiving, sometimes Thanksgiving and Easter are ones that change every year. They're always on a Sunday or on a Thursday, but the date is going to change every year if you want. And any other days that you consider that you'd like to celebrate. So at least 8 of them. And you can do that written and just submit it right underneath the video. And that'll be excellent practice for your speaking activity.